Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm a snappy dude, your magical cowboy on this journey into the old west, which is gigantic. Today we're going to be continuing our journey towards gigantic awesomeness. Oh dear goodness. What the heck? There we go. We're going to be continuing our journey towards gigantic awesomeness. It's level 10 with Beckett. So we'll be playing Beckett all day. It'll be super exciting. I'm super excited. You're super excited. I was going to play the PC version today, but due to technical difficulties and the fact that I feel sick, I'm just happy enough to get on, so I didn't actually get the PC version up and running. I'm still having issues where I can't find matches, so instead of struggle with that and fight against it, I said, screw this! We're gonna just get on the 360 or the Xbox 10 or 1 or whatever number this Xbox is. How can they all be the Xbox One? Oh, man, this is taking long. This is the longest search I've had in a while. So, yeah, so the goal today is to focus on getting Beckett to 10. Hi, Guilty, how you doing? Gerhard, my old buddy, old pal, how have you been? I can actually quit right now if you want to join. It's been a while. It's been like 3 weeks, Gerhard. You know, that's not too bad. It's better than 3 months. If you guys want to play, I can invite you guys right now. Shit. That didn't seem like it was going anywhere. And now I have to find old Gerhard, who's probably down here hidden somewhere. Biddly boddly boo. Resonate. There's Squash. Oh, there he is. I saw him. I saw him. I saw him. Invite to the crew. Start a game without me if you want. Okay, that's fine. We'll play one without you, Gerhard. I'm still working towards Beckett level 10. I didn't even realize you guys were here. I'm not gonna lie. I was off typing a message on Twitter and I came back to the chat and I was like, oh, that's fantastic. We'll just go without him, Guilty. We'll pick him up next game. But my throat's very itchy. I feel like I'm getting sick and I don't want to get sick. I stream on all 3. And I'll say, I would say that if you're doing something that is not popular on Mixer, if you're doing a game that people watch on Twitch, but nobody's streaming on Mixer, you'll probably do decent. There's a lot of mornings where I do really, well, not like great, but I do pretty well on Mixer, just because nobody else streams this game on Mixer a lot of times, so I end up being like the only person available to watch. Not that that's happened since I came back to streaming, but it used to happen all the time. That's how I met Slow Cow. It's not I don't think it's bad. I haven't looked a lot into like it versus like Twitch and their partnership programs versus each other. I don't mind Mixer. I still call it Beam. You know, it's funny because I have a spreadsheet and I track my... Hey, Nova, how you doing, sir? You gonna come play with us again today? But I have a spreadsheet on and I track my my YouTube stats on my spreadsheet, just for kicks, for my own satisfaction. Pizza Face. How you doing today, Pizza Face? How you doing today, Nova? You can come play with us, Nova. I'm only a minute into matchmaking. I will totally stop it and pick you up if you want. Your name was something Moss. I remember that. Just let me know. Oh, that stinks. Thank you for stopping by the stream, though. Being busy is never good. It's good. It's good sometimes. Actually, sometimes it is good to be busy. Never mind. I take that back. Sometimes my life is better when I'm busy. I'm not too bad. I'm, oh, I got my new game for, I'm gonna try to start streaming at, like, night. I always say this. I've been saying this since I started streaming. My goal is to start streaming at night on the weekends so that I can do games that aren't gigantic, because y'all show up in the mornings and you ruin my love of playing anything else. But I do love this game a lot, like I do. I don't mind playing it. But I do want to play other things. And so my goal is to play Super Lucky's Tale, which I just got, and this weekend sometime on stream. And probably do like a tutorial guide for that, because my Skylar and Plux videos do actually pretty well. And so I'm hoping if I do a couple other games that are similar to Skylar and Plux, I can kind of get a thing going. So I've got that, and I've got Kazookalele coming in the mail. So I'm super excited about playing both of those. I haven't heard the best things about Super Lucky's Tale, but I've heard it's solid. I've heard it's just not like anything fantastic that you write home to mom about. But it seems very much up my alley. It's cartoony. It's a platformer. It's easy. I'm not going to die a lot like it's Super Meat Boy or something. Gerhard and Pizza Face in the same stream. Those things don't happen that often anymore. I don't know if I said it, but I'm glad you're doing okay, Nova. Glad you're doing okay. I'm glad to see you back. I don't pay attention to Twitch as much as the other as YouTube, really, because YouTube is the one that I have to put the most work in to get going every day. Like, I have to go do a new thumbnail and all that. So I don't stop by Twitch to look at my follow. I don't follow my how much that statistic for followers changes there. So, like, even if you stop in here and talk, like, all day, like, I don't actually know if you subscribe because I don't go to Twitch. And I use Restream to change the branding, the title for the stream every day. So it's kind of like, I don't know what's going on. The OG crew. Gerhard plays gigantic when he's not angry at it. Or when he misses me and he wants to come play with me. My biggest fear right now, honestly, is I'm trying to get a new job. And if I get this new job, I'm really afraid I'm not going to have the time to stream. And this whole starting streaming and YouTube thing again is going to get kicked to the curb. And I'm really hoping that's not the case. But this new job is like stupid money. Stupid good money. Oh, yeah. Tryhard, I've never seen you play Ezrin. That's exciting. It's different. And I don't like it. I don't like things that are different. Like ice cream with little bits of marshmallow in it. Oh, it's gonna do that stupid thing where it hides my Sometimes when I close Skype, it'll bring up the box that says, "Are you sure you want to close Skype?" And it will hide it. Like, it'll stick it, like, underneath, like, 3 layers of stuff in, like, a really weird spot. And I have to go find it just to close Skype. It's really annoying. I'm actually working on a new video, a new review. I'm very excited. You had an awesome Woo game last time. What did you get? It was like, what, 14 or something? Like, you had like 14 and 3 or something? It was crazy. It was awesome. You did really, really well. So I did try hard the last time I played with him. And now, I did okay that day. I didn't do great. I have all my games sitting here in front of me, and I'm not impressed with half of them. This map again! I swear, you play with me, you get stuck on this map. Just accept it. Just accept it and give up, because that's what's going to happen if you're playing with me. You're going to get stuck on this stupid, stupid map. I can't wait till I get back into 10 and I can... Wow, I was getting outshot by another Beckett. That don't happen very often. I don't know how people play as Ezreal, I really don't. Like, I don't hate Ezreal, I can't get the hang of him. Like, I guess I just assumed that Ezreal was going to be different than he is. So, since he's not what I was expecting, I think it throws me off. Oh, let's see. That was a really good game, though. Like, that was such a good day for, like, all you guys. For me, it was terrible. But for, like, you guys, it was fantastic. Yay! Shadow Cerberus. Shadow Cerberus, I love so much. I don't know why. I really don't like the normal Cerberus at all. I think it's useless, but... Something about Shadow Cerberus' teleporting attack, I think it makes it a little bit more useful than... Seeing these two people in this game play Oru really make me want to play Oru, but I'm really trying hard to get to level 10. I'm guessing because it's the new map that they must have boosted the chance of getting it on rotation, but that would be my only guess. I've not actually seen anything officially saying they did that, but since I started playing again last month, it's pretty much 90% of what I get, it feels like. It's that or Ghost Reef. Those are the only two things I get half the time. I don't even know the last time I played Sanctum Falls. It's probably been 2 or 3 times of me playing since I got Sanctum Falls. And when I play, I normally play for at least 2 hours. So 3 or 4 matches. Wow, our Drake is basically dead. Wonder if I can chase him down. Wonder if he'll stop. I should have cut up through there. I should have known that's where he was going to go. Why summon a dragon? Could have summoned a nice defense-heavy Cyclops in that nice open spot, and a defense-heavy Cyclops would have done a lot better than a dragon. Dragons are good, but you gotta tuck them back a little bit. You don't want them to get shot. They're too useful to get shot up that fast, and that one's gonna get shot up really fast. I gotta go over here and upgrade this tree. But I don't know. I'm kind of sick of... Yeah, I'm not a fan of Ember Grove, and I'm not a fan of Ezreal. They both came out at the same time. It's kind of weird. No offense, Guilty. No offense. He's just not my thing. I think I had my hopes up really, really high for Ezreal, though. Like, I really, really like that character art. I really like the way he looks. I just don't like him. Oh shit. I didn't see that HK come in. Ooh, I'm dumb. I just don't like. I guess I expected him to have totally different skills than he has. Because, like, they pitched him as a necromancer, and necromancers in most games are, like, summon-based. And so I was like, oh, we're finally gonna get a summoner who's not Aisling. And then, no. That's not what he's not a summoner at all. No, he's not. And it's disappointing. Like, I was hoping he'd have, like, summoning skill, like, maybe he'd be able to, like, I don't know, have summons, and maybe, I don't know, maybe somehow he'd be able to resurrect people. I don't know, maybe he'd have some kind of cool necromancing abilities. And almost none of his abilities have anything to do with necromancing. They're just really boring, generic caster abilities. Gerhard, we miss you. Gigantic misses you. I had somebody in here the other day, Gerhard, asking how to play Taito, and I was like, or no, they weren't. They said they played Taito all the time. They're like, I'm not really good with. They said they weren't very good with Ramsey, and I'm like, if Gerhard was here, he could probably help you. Gerhard is good with all the rogue characters. So I gave you a props, and you weren't even here to hear it. What other games do you play, by the way, Nova? I don't think I asked you that the other day. Is this all you play? What the heck? Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Geometry! I need to use some of my skill points. Grenades. Crit chance, crit there. I'm gonna go poison. I think we're gonna go with that. They're not clustered a lot, so I don't think the poison's gonna do me a ton of good. But they are clustering kinda heavy now, more than they were, so maybe I'll get a... Four and 2. Doing okay, I guess. First game. 4 and 2 ain't bad. Gigantic Paladins and Smite mostly. I've never played Smite. Battleborn! Nova, you have just earned me and Pizza Face's seal of respect. Me and Pizza Face are ex-Battleborn players as well. The FPS MOBA that died too soon. That's actually how me and Pizza Face met. Who, you can't see Pizza Face, but he's on my YouTube stream almost every day. Because he's awesome. Ow. Ow. I've never played Paladin just because it's not my thing. Smite, though, I always, like, it was one of those, like, I should get into that, and I never did. Pizza Face is happy. He's smiling at the fact that you played Battleborn. I own Fortnite. I can show you it. I might. That'll probably be one of those things where I'll have to find a time to play it that's not in the mornings, or like maybe it'll be me getting on earlier than normal. I would have got on earlier today, but I have not hardly slept at all in 2 days. And so then I went to bed and I woke up really late. But it might be one of those things where I'm just gonna have to find a weird time to work it in. Because I'm done making promises that I'm gonna stream other stuff in the morning because it doesn't happen because I get distracted by this. Nice work, Guilty. Nice. Whoa. Fudge and ripples. Fudge and ripples. Shoot. Man, he got me out of the air. Oh, I didn't realize Zenobia had done that much damage to me. Holy cow. But I might. Is that what you've been playing, Guilty? Or, Gerhard? Too many G's. I got too many G's in the chat. That's the most gangster ghetto thing you're ever going to hear me say. Because if so, maybe I'll set up a time to play it. Because it's not something that I'm super good at or know a lot about, so I don't play it a lot. And it's one of those things where I don't like playing multiplayer on stream until I have to, like, basically at least slightly know the ropes, and I'm not 100% comfortable playing that, because I feel like it'd just be me wandering around pushing buttons, trying to remember how the controls work, and wandering around the map, which I don't think would be very entertaining. At least for me. It would probably be entertaining for you guys, but... There we go. That level 3 focus came in handy for something. Cleared HK out of here. Got us a better grip on this area. Yeah, they're not clustered enough at all for me to be using those grenades. I gotta look professional. Well, it's not that I don't really care so much if I look professional. I just don't, you know, like, it's not fun watching me be like, so the X button is... I gotta have at least, like, a somewhat decent grip on being able to do the controls without looking. And I feel like if I streamed Fortnite, it would mostly be me, like, okay, so what does that X... Okay, like, staring at the little thing on the screen where it says, push X. And then it, like, shows all the different things you can select to build stuff, and... I have it. Gerhard, do you have the campaign for that? Because that's co-op. We could do that some morning. I wouldn't mind getting used to the controls doing, like, the co-op campaign thing. I'm okay. That would be up my alley. Multiplayer, it's just really hard to get used to controls on stuff when playing multiplayer. Oh, I knew I was gonna die, but I got that Oru kill, so I don't care. It's only, you can get it for like 20 bucks. It's not too bad. That's actually what I ended up going and doing because I got sick of sitting in that stupid queue. Just to get on the stupid game. It was like, and it was taking me forever to queue in that game. It was taking me like an hour, 45 minutes. And it was like, because that's when I started trying to play it, and I'm like, there's got to be a better way than sitting in this queue for 45 minutes just to get into the stupid game. So I went and bought it. And played the first couple levels of campaign, and a couple matches of multiplayer, and yay! I got a Highlander. That's like my favorite medal to earn. Oh no, I thought we had a tree here. I forgot that it moved. Where's our tree? What have you actually been playing, Gerhard, is that mostly what you've been playing, is, Fortnite? Or have you still been playing Overwatch? Oh no. Zig and zag, zig and zag. Run a weave. Super fun. Thanks everybody for coming in the stream, by the way, today. It's good to see so many people here. La 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 la. What was that? Got an assist for that. I'm coming, tryhard. I'm coming. I'm coming for you as soon as I unlock Zenobia, you stupid person. She's not right there. Darn it. Oh, that didn't work out as well as I thought. 8 and 5. Not the worst I've ever had. I stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. Nova. So yeah, if you ever hear me talking to random people, it's probably YouTube. YouTube tends to be where I have the biggest following. like my following is big. We have a whole 5 people in here right now between all 3 sites. But yes, the more the merrier is always has always been my motto. That's how I feel about hamsters. That's how I feel about life. I should have said tacos, because that actually would have been true. I hate hamsters. They're furry little devils. But yes, I stream on those 3. It's fun. Stream Gigantic most mornings. Pretty much if I'm on in the morning, I'm streaming Gigantic. If I'm on at night, I'm probably going to stream something else just because in the morning people come here for Gigantic. Plus I like playing Gigantic and it gives me a set time to play it. I knew he was gonna do that. Oh, I got a kill out of that. I didn't think I was going to get a kill out of that. Yeah, I got the poison. Yay. I was hoping I'd get it over there. I'm gonna die. Awesome. I would imagine we're almost done. I think we're gonna lose, but meh. I'm getting better at this map though, which makes me happy because I was really, as Pizza Face can testify. Wait, Pizza Face wasn't here when I streamed last month. Gerhard was here last month when I played this map, and I was really bad at it. Like, I don't know why I cannot play on this map to save my life. Darn it. I should have just kept trying to shoot him. I probably would have killed him. But I got scared. Yeah, 9 and 7. I'm positive, but not even much. Hey, I gotta kill my poison grenade. Oh, that's sad. Poison grenade shouldn't kill people. Weaken them. Weaken them, yes. Poison them, no. What is Paco doing up here? Paco, you're not a caster. You have to punch people to do damage to them. That's where your power is. It's not throwing one snowball every 20 seconds. Come on. Damn. I hit a wall at some point in this match, and it's not coming back. DJ. I need to keep my range, and I keep getting in too close. I'm drawing attention. That's really what Paco should be doing, is up front tanking a little bit for us, and we'd probably be having better luck. I was hoping I had shot him through that crack, I really was. Ah, darn it. It's gone on for 20 years because me and Guilty are trying so hard to keep the team alive. How'd you do, Guilty? About the same as me. It's okay, that was a warm-up match. But I love Zenobia. Her stuns are amazing, they're part of her. Let's get, I gotta find your name on this stupid list that's not in alphabetical order most of the time. It's okay. You're not good at being ranged characters. I'm not good at being melee characters. That's why we make a good team, Guilty, because you can fill in the blanks where I suck and I can do the same. That's exactly why she's there, though, so you can have a break. You come in, Gerhard? I'm terrible with Voden. I like Voden a lot. I'm bad with him. I think Pizza Face is good with Voden. Pizza Face, aren't you good with Voden? That guy who was in here the other day, Old Maple, is apparently one of the best Voden players in the game. That's what he told me. I don't know if that's true or not. He seemed like a legitly honest and down-to-earth fellow. So I would be... The games on his YouTube page weren't bad. That's how, it's funny that you say that, Gerard. When my brother was in, middle school, he set up his Xbox Live account, and I set it up for him at the time, and I used, I don't know, some email my family had. It wasn't my email. And he messaged me, like, this is, like, over 10 years ago. And he messaged me probably a week ago. And he's like, do you have the password to my Xbox Live account so I can change some settings? Or, like, my old... Because he apparently made a new one at some point. Do you have the password to that other Xbox Live account so I can change some settings? And I'm like, hell no! It was 10 years ago and it wasn't even my account! Why would I give a shoot to write down what the heck that was? I don't care what that was. I was never gonna get on it again. No, I don't know what that password is. This is the stupidest question I've ever heard. Who asked somebody if they remember a password for an email that wasn't even theirs from 10 years ago? My brother, I tell you what. Oh, man. Oh, let's see how close I am to level 10 on Beckett. Because I gotta be close. And I gotta get a card. Let's do that one. And career. And medals. And I'm halfway there. We're halfway there, living on a prayer. It's exciting. That is exciting. I wish there was a skin somewhere for somebody that I wanted to buy, but there's really not. Like, there's a couple skins for Lord Kenosis that I want, but... that's about it. That's awesome. I had never actually looked at the, Mixer actually has that really neat feature where you can, like, co-op stream, so maybe we'll do that some morning, Gerhard, because I've never co-op streamed on Mixer. Where, like, if you go to, like, their stream, it will automatically pull up both people that are streaming together and do a side-by-side. It's really cool. I had never done it. I was trying to watch... I forget what I was doing the other day. I was trying to watch one person play Call of Duty, and it brought up all four, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I don't feel bad for him. Who knows what he wanted it for? Probably his friend or his girlfriend or somebody to play with him. So it's like, just go make a new account. It's not that big of a deal, and it's not that hard to do. He's gonna have to pay for Xbox Live for them anyway, so it's not like it's like, oh god, the account is paid for. It's not paid for. He's gonna have to pay for whatever account he goes and uses anyway. We're on a map. Yay! It's not Ember Grove! But like I said, it's always Ember Grove or Ghost Reef now. It's never anything else. We could do that. We should do that. It'd be awesome. Some morning. Well, that'll be one of those tentative plans, like me playing on PC with Pizza Face. That didn't happen today because I honestly feel like crud right now. But, you know, whatever. I'm here. I'm trying. I just didn't have the patience. I can't find games on PC. I think it's because my account's so new. And everybody that plays on there has been playing forever. And so it can't matchmake me. It just takes forever. And I don't have that many characters. So I need to go buy all the characters. I think I'm doing that Friday. I think that's the goal. I get paid Friday.
Clear skies ahead.
Clear skies ahead. Who are we all playing? Everybody's playing their OG people. This is good for me. This should be a good team. We have 2 rogues, a tank, and 2 casters. So we should have really good whoa. Should have pretty decent setup going here. Oh god. Where the heck did he come from? Darn it. Not a good start to this first game here. Second game. Can't believe I got ambushed by a big armadillo. There he is again! Is he just hiding out, waiting for me? I feel like none of my shots are connecting right now. Hey, Gerhard. Go over there and deal with Imani. I'll be back. At least drive her off. Yeah, Gerhard saw what I was doing. Ah! Armadillo! No, try hard. Get off of try hard. I drove him away, try hard. I got rid of him. Damn. That Rutger they got, he's not bad. He's doing a really nice hit and run thing he's got going on. I wouldn't get in there too deep, guilty. I don't think it's gonna end well. Whoa! Damn, that Tremors move does a lot. I never realized how much that did until he was whipping it out. That dude playing with that Charnock skin makes me want to play my Charnock with his green ancestral skin. His awesome green ancestral skin. Is he lunging with one of those moves? Does one of his moves have like a lunge on it? I don't ever play as Rutger, so I don't really know. Or is he just like jumping when he attacks me? Yeah, it is gonna take me forever to get to 3 focus. Yeah, let's go over there and help these yahoos. Oh, sorry, Gilfin. Gerhard, he's coming up behind you. Be careful. Tell you what, that Rutger. I think if they didn't have that Rutger, I don't think they would be doing half as well. It's really his, like, hit and run stuff that's really holding us back. Damn. I just cannot put a dent in that Rutger at all. I have to go for those armor grenades as soon as possible. Go for the armor. And then I'll go for the... Getting close to my Cyclops upgrade. That'd be nice. It'd give us at least a little bit of breathing room with this summon over here. God damn. I'm just out in the middle getting killed. I feel like I'm spending half my time looking around for that.
I'm okay.
Cracks armor. That Rutger, because he's just gonna come up behind me and hit me at some point. Oh my gosh, there we go. I'm really not struggling with anybody else, it's just that Rutger. And I feel like I keep saying that, but I honestly can't believe how much better he is than the rest of his team. Here we go.
Big target, bigger distraction. I sure am. Got you again. Not now. Not here.
That tremor move does so much. That's ridiculous.
Accident avoided. Wait for
What the heck? That's crazy. That thing takes like half my health bar in one go.
refueled and reloaded.
He's just sitting back here. I'm gonna follow you around for a minute, Gerhard, and see what we can do.
Reload. Airborne.
Gosh dang it, there's that Wrecker again.
Buster. Oh, expert timing.
I feel like I should just sit on tryhard and not move. Because the only time he leaves me alone is when he sees tryhard around, because he knows he can't instantly kill tryhard. This is probably where we lose. Oh my gosh. Well, good job, guys. If nothing else makes me happy about that this match, it's the fact that we just survived that wave. God damn it. Leave him alone, my Cyclops. I worked on him a very long time. He's a nice Cyclops.
Grenade out.
I got one kill.
I still got some fight in me.
Woo! We got a wound. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Good job, guys. Just keep doing whatever we just did. Whatever we have done the last 3 or 4 minutes, just keep doing that on repeat. What the heck? Oh no, they killed my Cyclops.
Eat this.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. Almost 400 damage on that move. And it has a decent range. Nice. I don't even know the last time I played Sanctum. Nice. That was insane. Man, I would like to have seen that game without that person playing Rutger on the other team. Not because, yeah, I thought that's what it probably was. I was going to say, I thought maybe the other people were a little bit higher. I thought maybe they had gotten a few more kills, but no, I mean, he really did most of the work there. And the only time he died was during that attack when we all focused on him. Other than that, I don't think we even hardly had him below half health. And he two-shotted me every time he saw me. He just hit me with that spike thing and then like one or two punches and I was dead every time. Sad. I've never played against a Rutger and had that much trouble. I didn't throw on other characters to try to speed up the search here, but my goal is to play Beckett. With 3 of us in here, I feel like the chances of another person being Beckett on the team are probably pretty low, so I'm probably okay. See, I haven't played Rutger that much. But I don't feel like the damage on that one move is just insane. His damage shouldn't be that high. Like, I'm fine with his defense being high. He's supposed to be a defensive character. He's a armadillo. I guess I've just never played anybody who could use him like that and do that much damage with him the way that guy was doing. But man, whenever that guy has going for him, that guy... That's how Rutger should be played, because he was doing damn good. Let's get that guy on the team. Let's recruit him into Team Snappy Stream. I wish I was that good with Rutger. Rutger's one of the few melee characters that I would like to practice more with. Him and Zandora are probably... If I go and start playing melee characters at some point, that's probably where I'll start, will be him or Zandora. Or I'll go back to Lord... Gnosis, but I don't know. It'll be one of them 3. Because I used to play Lord Kenosis all the time. Oh, I guess Paco. But I forget Paco's a melee character. He's kind of like a hybrid. Yeah, that's what I was thinking there. Because like I said, I don't think we ever got that besides that one time we actually killed him, I don't think I ever saw that Rutger below 50% health. And most of the time he had his full shield on. And see, I don't even think I would mind his shield if he did less damage. Because if he did less damage, then he would just be like, yeah, he doesn't die, but he's not getting kills either. And so it would kind of balance out. But it doesn't really balance out when, you know, he does so much damage on top of it, you know? I'm looking at that on my PC. Gerhard. So I'm not ignoring your message. I saw. Nice. Nice. That's good. I think it's awesome if you can use him, Beat the Face. I would use him if I could. I just don't. Tactical Pulse! Oh my god, it's my favorite map, and I never ever get to play. That's so exciting. Oh, let's see what's going on in here. Yay, change hero. Ah, no big. It's no big deal. Gerhard. Gerhard, nobody watches this stream anyway. The fact that you were here for 5 minutes means more than what most people put in to watch my stream. But see, that's the thing. Like, it shouldn't take everybody focusing on Rutger to kill. Woo works too. That was just insane. That guy had, I mean, like, legitimately, like, as frustrating as that game was, like, that's not the same guy, is it? I don't remember what that guy's name was. Does anybody remember? If that's the same Rutger, I'm going to be just infuriated. I would agree that I think Woo is kind of... Woo does, like, a ton of damage. I definitely think in the... As far as characters that I've had the most trouble with the most often, Woo is probably the one that I... If I had to say, like, who's the, like, strongest character in the game, I'd probably say Woo.
Summoning ground support.
Somebody invited me to that Discord the other day, and I still haven't... Like, I accepted it, I went in there, and I just didn't do anything. It just, like, legitimately though, is what I was saying before, like, as frustrating as it was playing against that guy and how he played Rutger, like, he was good, he had something going for him, like, I respect the man. Like, he was good. He knew what he was doing. He was really good at that hit and run stuff that he had going on. Look at that, man. He's not even below 50% health, man. That's insane. I gotta fall back. Guilty. My health is too low. Try that. I'm gonna go with armor penetration just because I know we're dealing with Rutger, and then I'm gonna go... I think we're gonna go with willpower. Just because I want that damage bonus while I'm alive. And then I think I'm probably going to go grenades here in a second. And just try to get those,
Accident avoided. Got you. Reloading.
Wow, he just cliffed me. That's fantastic. Yeah, I was gonna say almost every tier. I had never looked up a tier list until the other day, and almost everyone had Woo on top. I found a really old one that had Charnock on top. Because Charnock used to... I forget what it was. He used to have something that made him, like, stupid OP. Like, I still think he's good, but, I mean, I forget what it was. I was looking it up the one day. And it came up, and they're like, awesome Charnock build that does, like, crap loads of damage. And it was from, like, 2 years ago, and I was like, well, that's super OP. And even the person in the video, it was like a guide, and it was like, even the person in the video was like, yeah, they're probably going to patch this out, because this is just ridiculous. Really? Oh my god. This is just crazy. I have that. So let's go with crack armor. And they have an HK, so it's another good thing that I went. I didn't realize I had an HK too. I almost want to say let's try going for C or D. F? Really? That's interesting. Who was it? I was looking, and you know what's frustrating? And this is just me bitching about YouTube in general. That somebody was in here the other day, had a video up, and all they did was just like, it was like new infernal summon, and it was literally them taking a character, summoning the infernal, and jumping through the portal, and then they ended the video. And they had like 4 videos like that, and they all had like a shitload of views. And I was like, what is going on? That's not a video, that's not even a thing. Who wants to watch that? Yeah, now that you've said that, like, if I had an infernal, that's probably where I would summon it. Sadly, I do not have an infernal. Oh, we might actually take it. Oh, shit. We're doing it. Oh, we did it. Oh, damn. Hot dog. Oh, dude. Oh. Good lord. I'm gonna die. I have my damage bonus and I'm gonna die. And Pizza Face, you never played when the Guardian used to be back there, right? The Guardian used to be way back there, so it actually made sense to summon different stuff at F. Like, it used to make sense to put a Cyclops back there because it would slow them down during the attack phase, but now it really doesn't do that. Because the Guardians used to all start, like, another whole phase back, and then they used to move up. I preferred it that way, and I thought it was better, but... I do agree with why they changed... Like, I get why they changed it, and I think it actually worked, because the goal was to focus the action a bit more towards the front of the map and get things moving a bit quicker. And it did work in that way. No, I don't want to die. Fudge. Oh, of course it was Rutger. I don't think it was confusing. You just started further back. Like, basically, the Guardian was right behind where F is. I think it was kind of confusing on Ghost Reef. For some reason, it made that map confusing. I don't think this map, it didn't make it any more confusing. Ghost Reef, it kind of did. But then again, I might have just been confused because I was new at Ghost Reef, and I still think that's kind of a weirdly laid out map. I know, I'm taking forever to pick. But yeah, they just used to be right there. There was just like a little oval area, and all you could do was walk forward right here. I forget where this is gonna be. The only reason I'm summoning that there is A, for the experience, and B, because I think once we go to Clash, I think it's gonna... I think that ends up somewhere decent, doesn't it? That's like, I really hate that they removed the summon during... the summon that's in the center during Clash. I really miss that summon. That was a nice summon. You could put a Cyclops there. And it made it really, This is like the most boring stream for the last 2 minutes because I haven't done anything but select a skill and run around in an aimless direction. You could put a Cyclops there and it made it so you could kind of fall back to the middle. Revenge kill!
Need more soldiers.
Let's go use my focus, that way I can get my damage boost for the...
Catch this. Dingrats.
I just wanted my damage boost and my focus gain boost. I don't really care if I actually get to use them at all. Oh god. Yep, definitely happy I went with the armor penetration and oh no. I love Shadows. The way it attacks is what, in my opinion, makes Shadow Cerberus like the only Cerberus I actually care about. His like teleporty thing is really hard to fight against sometimes. Oh no! There's an HK over there. Heal me, bloomin' onion. Bloomin' onion, that sounds good. I'm on a killing spree! Whee! I did 24 damage! Whee! I could have upgraded that tree had I not wasted my thing. Oh no, it's raining! Guilty, let's go! Not bad. See, there's my Cyclops. I knew he ended up in a somewhat useful place. Oh, they put an obelisk on our E. That's not right. Gotta get rid of that. Build up some defense. Going for the D.
Don't let it down, okay? Expert timing.
Darn it. Oh, I didn't realize he was behind us. Holy shoot. I thought he was up there at the top and he dropped that fire pit. I thought if I backed up I'd be fine. Wow, that's me not paying attention. For a second I thought that jump spot wasn't gonna work. I was like, what's going on? I already have a Cyclops out. I have 2 Cyclopses out. Man, I'm getting kills on this Rugger all the time now. Now that I have armor penetration and I can actually shoot through his stinking shield. God damn. Game has turned around. Whoa! Nice. Thank you, Guilty. You saved my life. I acknowledge it. It was awesome. If I get to 2 focus, I could upgrade the Shadow Cerberus. That'd be pretty sweet. Fell out the window, but I helped kill Charnock, so that helps. Oh, they moved that wall forward. I just now noticed that. Shows how much I've been playing on this map. They moved that Cyclops wall forward. Pete's face, why didn't you ever tell me that? It used to be right there at the end of the hallway, now it's like halfway up the steps. I like it better halfway up the steps, if we're being honest about it. Good work, team. It's better than nothing? That's my reasoning behind that. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to get my focus so I could upgrade the tree. He's come to kill our tree. Stop him. I love fighting over this point. This is my favorite point on the map to fight over. Oh god! That was a terrible grenade throw. Good job, team. I like it just because it's a hallway and it's kind of like, it's focused and it's not, but that's all the end of Sanctum Falls is, though, really, is, I mean, it's, you're either fighting over, you know, this, or you're fighting over D. But that's why I like it. Yes! Woo! Victory! Good job, team. I thought we were going to lose that at the beginning of the game. I really thought we were going to lose that. And we really turned it around throughout that match. Good job, Guilty. Good job, Tryhard. Or, Guilty, Tryhard. Same person. Good job, Gerhard. Good job, Guilty. Damn, what'd I get? Damn. Oh, I got 12, and you guys both got 11. Damn, we cleaned it up in that match. That was good. I didn't get any, like, double kills or anything, but that was good. I probably got one more match in me. That's the, and then I gotta get ready for bed. Male Nurse Judy. Yeah, we turned that match around. In the beginning of that match, we got dominated over there on that one side at the beginning there, and we really turned it around. I won one last game in me is all I got, and then I'm gone. I had to check my cards just because Gerhard left. I'm gonna downgrade it because, like I said, I'm trying to focus on Beckett, so we might have a little bit longer queue. Male Nurse Shady. Why do you have a problem with male nurses? You got a problem with male nurses, Pizza Face? That's sexist. I don't like that. There's nothing wrong with male nurses. Oh, a Griselma card. What a surprise that I have never done it. Let's go with that. Man, it is such a slow crawl to 10. And I'll probably work on Mozu after Beckett, which will also be a slow crawl. Because Mozu's only at 8, 9, 8. You know, now that you mention it, that's a good point. I think Sanctum Falls has been the... Out of any maps that I can think of, Sanctum Falls, I've probably had more comebacks on Sanctum Falls than I have any other map. Because the end of that map plays so differently from the beginning. The beginning, like, there's so many, like... I don't know. It just feels like it plays... The end of that map, like I said, it normally ends up focused on one of those 2 points. And even though the beginning of the map is focused on 2 points, it's more open, I think. And it's not so clustered. I don't know. That map used to play totally differently, though. When they had the summons out in the center of the map, and each team had one there between the 2, like, little raised up things out in the middle. I think most of the action used to happen around that spot before they removed that summon. And you'd always... Like, the best thing to put there was, like, a Cyclops. And he would put a wall up between those 2 little... like, raised sections. And so then you could, like, run back and retreat, and you could have a retreat in the center of the map. And it really brought gameplay more to the middle of the map. And then when they took those summons out, everybody just went out to the extremes and went out to the sides of the map, and nobody plays in the middle anymore. Yeah, I've seen comebacks on Sirens, too. But I like, most of the time, if you're... And I think it's... Maybe it's because Ghost Reef doesn't change that much, that it's just, like... In the same with Ember Grove, like... You know, they're the same the whole time. It's the same map. They change... Aesthetically, the looks change a little bit, but for the most part, the map doesn't change. And so maybe that's why... a lot of times they come across as... kind of, like, whatever's happening at the beginning of the match, it's really hard to turn it around on those maps. Because it's not like the gameplay changes, like, to where your team might do better on the back half. We did really well that last match, though, all three of us. Oh, shit. Did I decline a match? My bad. I didn't even hear the stupid thing go bing. Sorry, I was messaging Guilty, or Gerhard, blah. Too many G's, I tell you what. I was messaging Gerhard back because he was saying that he was leaving, and so I sent him a message telling him to have a good day. Yeah, it really doesn't, it doesn't change, it's like I said, you know, it's like the other two maps change so much that the whole style of how you play kind of changes a little bit. Like, just the routes and stuff change enough that I think it gives you possibility for new strategies. Like, the beginning of, what is it, Sirens? The beginning of Sirens, it's all, like, long hallways, and then the end of Sirens is, like, a bunch of little, like, circular areas, so, like, it plays totally differently. Like, the beginning of Sirens, you can do pretty decent with a long-range character, but towards the end of Sirens, melee characters kind of have a little bit better ground at times, just because it's easier for them to escape, and there's not as long a line of sight. There's decent line of sights. They're just, you know, it's not like the beginning where you can stare all the way down that hallway. But yeah, the other maps just don't change at all, so it doesn't really matter. If you're doing bad, it's not like changing your strategy is going to help. Yay, thank you whoever subscribed, by the way. If you're still here, thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube page. If you followed me on any of the other two sites, thank you for that too. It means a lot. We're back on the road to 100. We're going to get to 100 subscribers. By the end of the month, we're going to get to 100 subscribers. That leaves me less than 15 days to get to 100 subscribers. I didn't think I had accepted that match, so I thought Tryhard was gonna come over here and murder me. I like looked over and I'm like, no, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I had to have accepted it if we're gonna get into it. My throat's really dry, but I don't want to get a drink if I'm gonna go to bed in like an hour, half hour. Yeah. I don't know the next time. I need to get. I used to have my work calendar right here, and I need to figure out the next 3-day weekend I have off work. I think it's next month sometime, or it's March sometime. We have a whole bunch of holidays that we get off, and all the holidays are at the beginning of the year. Funny, the busy season's at the end of the year. It's like they don't want us to have off during busy season. It's weird. 112, damn. Damn. I'm impressed. You guys play a lot of time. A lot of time to get to 112. But yeah, so hopefully I can stay on streaming somewhat and YouTube somewhat this year. Because last year, like, I started right before busy season. Like, I had a month before I had to basically quit streaming. So now I have a good 6 months to build us up, to get us going, to prove that I'm better than Pizza Face. If nothing else, the good part is this weekend, hopefully I'll be able to do like a PC stream of Gigantic. I really want to do that. Buy the, you're gonna go buy all the characters. I'll buy, because I was looking at it and it's like, by the time I spend $20 to get those 4 characters that I want, Pizza Face, it's like, I might as well just go and spend the extra $10 and just get all the characters. Yeah, I'm not gonna play as them, but I've wasted $10 on stupider shit. And then at least I can equip them all, and matchmaking will be a little bit faster. I really think it's just because your skill rank is too high, Pizza Face, and so it won't put us in games with people when you're with me. You need to do worse. Go play a bunch of games and lose really badly. Just run out and die. Lose like 100 games that way, and then we'll be able to play together.
Not now. Not here.
Ow. Your MMR is probably fine. I think that's probably why my, I can't find games, is because I think probably everybody's MMR is probably just high enough compared to mine, which is probably 0.
Higher.
Or like, you know, like it's non-existent. That's probably why we were having troubles finding games. Or I was. Because all those PC people have probably been playing forever, so... Man, I'm doing terrible. This is a bad start to this game. I can't believe we gotta play Sanctum Falls twice. I'm so excited. You don't even understand how much I love Sanctum Falls. Damn it. I'm doing terrible. Pizza Face, I think you're better than you give yourself credit for.
Look out below.
If nothing else, Pizza Face, you have a budding knowledge of characters and strategies that most people don't have, so you need to give yourself more credit. If I learned anything from Mr. Rogers, it was 2 things. Wear cardigans and give people props where their props are due. Oh, you stuck back here now, bonky. I was gonna say honky, but I hate that word. It's just an annoying word, honky. It sounds like a slang, like it sounds like a derogatory term for clowns, is what it sounds like. Yes, it's because of my love of Mr. Rogers. I love my cardigan. This is like the most comfortable damn thing on the planet. This is my favorite cardigan, actually, too. And this is like just the right, like it's heavy, but it's not too heavy. Like I have the blue wool one that I use for movie reviews. This is my streaming cardigan. That's what I decided one day. And I have the blue wool one that I use for movie reviews. And I try to keep that pretty consistent. It doesn't always happen. Like, I'm recording a review for a TV show right now, and I don't have the blue wool one up on that. I'm using this. But the blue wool one is so heavy. I assume this is some kind of yarn wool, too, but the blue one is so heavy. It's so hot. It's really, really hard to wear. No! Auto wound.
I still got some fight in me.
The white shirt sheet in this cardigan. I know, it's my thing. Who was it the one day? The one day we had some guy come in here who like never talked, but he's like, oh, I watch all the time, and he's like, why do you always wear the same thing? And I'm like, I don't know. Well, the thing is, I wear a white t-shirt every day underneath like my normal clothes. So I come home and I take off, like normally I have another t-shirt on top of this when I go to work. So then when I come home from work, I take off that other t-shirt. I take off my pants, and I put on this cardigan, and that's how we stream. We stream without pants, this cardigan. I lie, I have pants on right now. But most of the time, it's, you know, I just take off my outer shirt, because I don't want to wear two shirts when I'm at home. And, then we, I doubt that's gonna hit him. Oh, shoot. And I throw on the cardigan, because my house is really cold most of the time. Right now it's 80 degrees in here because my pipes were gonna freeze last night because it was like -5, but most of the time I keep it like 58. If it's above 20, I keep it like 58 in here, and so it's pretty cold. So I'd rather wear a cardigan. I know, I'm like a sitcom character. It's like, Snappy Dude wears the same thing every day. Is he the same person? But then people know it's me. Like, nobody can imitate me and be like, I'm the real Snappy Dude. You're like, no, you're not wearing a cardigan and a white t-shirt. You're not Snappy Dude. You're not wearing the uniform. I don't feel like... Oh, here comes Woo. I don't even know what's going on right now. Everybody's just jumping and shooting, and I'm scared. No. Do 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 do. There's no skin underneath. Exactly. I'm just a poorly animated digital character. Like an action figure. Yeah, I'm just like a Ken doll. I'm smooth all over. I'm actually really hairy all over. I'm like a bear. If a bear had sex with a human and they had some kind of weird bear-human love child, that's what I would be. I'm hairy and adorable. And I hibernate in the winter. What in the heck? Where are all these people coming from? Where's everybody else at? Why did they only want to kill me? I'm doing terrible this game. I think my focus has totally gone out the window knowing it's the last game I'm playing today. I'm sorry, try hard. It's sad. I still think building a Cyclops on C on this map is probably the best choice out of any summon in the game. Like, a lot of summons in the game, I'm like, it doesn't really matter what you build where. I might have slight opinions on it, but I'm not, like, super hardcore. Building a Cyclops on this point is by far the only thing that is useful on this point. I think I'm gonna have to go to sniping with the rocket rifle or something, because this is not working out. If I'm close enough to shoot them with the pistols, they just rush me and kill me. It is. It really is. But then again, I have very strong opinions against most of the summons. Like, I don't know why people summon trees, like, on the front line, because they just get destroyed. Cyclopses, I think, Cerberus, I think, is almost completely useless, except for in a very limited number of places. Just because Cerberus doesn't really have any decent benefits. Like, Cyclops at least gives you, Cyclops gives you defense. Cerberus really doesn't give you anything but a crappy radar that has a really terrible range. The only place I like Cerberus is decent if you want a summon that can, like, fight and do damage. And I only really like it in, like, tight quarters areas, like the back half of this map. On, what is it, C and D on the back half of this map. I think there's some decent, like, those two rooms where those are kind of close quarters enough that if you put a Cerberus in there, I am doing terrible. Holy shit. You can get some decent, it can do decent. Woo! I'm on the ship and it's moving! Yeah. Plus, who wants to, like, I don't know. It's like, I'd rather fall back a little and heal. I'd rather put, you know, defense a little bit up on the front lines with the... Like here, Cerberus is only going to attack on this little area here. And you can basically stand here, drop its shields, and fall back, and then just shoot it from a range. And so it doesn't really make sense to have a Cerberus there. Whereas they have a Cerberus up there. For the most part, I'm going to have to go in there to attack it. And then I'm going to be within its range, and it's going to be able to attack me in return. Maybe I'll start doing better on the back half of this map. As long as I stay out of certain situations, I shouldn't do too bad. Plus, I just love Shadow. Shadow Cerberus I just love in general. It's like 100 times better than normal Cerberus. Whether it's the invisibility stuff or just its attack pattern, it's a lot harder to counteract. It's not as easy to kill because of it, because it teleports around more. Save me. Ow. Bad, Gran. Bad. I don't think it's, like, the worst spot for it. But, like, I hate it when people summon, like, Cerberus, like, out in the middle of, like, I don't know. Like, Ghost Reef. Like, when people summon Cerberus in, like, certain spots on Ghost Reef, like, out front. Or, like, when they summon Cerberus, like... What's the far back summon on Ghost Reef? That's like the furthest one back. I hate it when people put Cerberus there. It's like, it's so useless. Like, if Cerberus is good for anything, it's just kind of good because it kind of does decent damage and it's kind of a tough thing to fight. And so it's decent at holding its own spot if nobody's around to defend it. Whereas Bloomer's just like, if you couldn't fight a Bloomer and kill it by yourself, I don't know. That's kind of sad. But I don't mind Shadow Cerberus here. I just, as somebody who plays ranged a lot, I don't have that much trouble fighting Cerberus right there. Whereas, like, over on, C, I love Cerberus up there on C. I think it's probably one of the more useful summons up there on C. If Cyclops summoned the wall in a different spot, I think Cyclops would be decent on C, but the fact that he summons the wall, he still summons the wall behind him, right? What is the function of the Shadow and Stone one? Because I've seen people use it, I just haven't... Like, I didn't realize you turned invisible Shadow Cerberus until I actually got the damn thing. And then I was like, that's awesome. That makes healing really nice. It's almost better to heal on that than it is this stupid tree. Because people don't see you standing there with low health and run over and kill you. Is it just me, or was I not doing... It said I was doing damage, but none of those tickers were going down on those health bars. Yeah, it is. I don't use the radar that much on this game. Like, I see people. There's 5 people on the map. You can see them from everywhere, and they stick out. They have giant health bars above their stupid heads. How do you need a radar? It's not Call of Duty. People aren't sneaking around. And when people are sneaking around, they're not on the radar. You know? Oh, I did terrible. That's probably the worst game I've had in a really, really, really long time. I don't even want to look at my KD. I did terrible. I'm sorry, guilty. Stone Cerberus stuns you and knocks you up. That's kind of sad. How long is this stun? Is it, like, super long? I guess I just have never used Stone Cerberus. But, yeah, I don't know. That was my last game of the day. Thanks, everybody, for coming out and watching. Thanks, anybody who subscribed. If you haven't subscribed or followed, please follow me or subscribe wherever you're at. Check me out on YouTube. I have a really cool quad kill up on there this weekend that I did with Beckett, even though that last match there was terrible. So check me out on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Snappy Dude out, yo. I gotta shut off the stream. Snappy Dude out.